What's up, YouTube? I am here in my place of work, this humble and old abode, and I'm making a video here on my GoPro, not in the normal home setup, because I have a video that I'm working on. I wanted to do a video about AI, especially with all the recent stuff that's been going on in the computing world in regards to RAM and GPU prices and shortages. And it's all just really freaking crazy, and AI is AI and is the cause of all of it. So I wanted to do a video breaking that down, and I've been working on it. I've been writing out my thoughts onto like a Google spreadsheet, not as a script, but a spreadsheet, you know what I mean, a doc. Not as a script, but just as like kind of getting all my thoughts out, so they're a little bit more focused and not like all over the place, and I have to put like disclaimers and text like in the videos and stuff. I know I don't have to do that anyways, but I want my point to come across properly, and it doesn't when I'm not don't really plan that much. But anyways, I've been working on that, but the holidays were happening, Christmas and New Year's just passed, and to be honest, it's been a little bit hard for me to keep myself motivated to make videos. I still want to do it, and that's why I'm kind of making this right now, even though I'm at my place of work and I'm just shooting on a GoPro. I want to be making videos, but I've been struggling a little bit to, struggling to be motivated in general about anything. It's winter time. It's time to be existential. That's the new way to say that word, actually. And I've discussed the ways that I've been feeling in my previous video and on my second channel, which is Just Roll With It, POV. But after some tough conversations with my girlfriend recently and things going on that are pretty intense in her life, which affect me as well, emotionally, as well as just like I've been doing a lot of deep thinking, and basically I've come to the conclusion that I need to figure some shit out in life, probably with the help of therapy. I think I definitely should try that out for a little while, because basically I feel like I've done like everything that I can on my own to better my life. I feel like I've done so many things in the last 5 years or so, like moving out, like getting a job, like finding my relationship with my girlfriend, like eating better, like trying to exercise a little bit more, like having a better mindset about my current job as much as possible. But things in my life are still just not exactly the way that I want it. I still feel pretty blind about the future in regards to my career. I feel like I have suffered greatly through nihilistic thoughts, and just to be straight up honest, my lack of faith in a higher power. I'm not a religious person. I don't know whether or not I want to be a dad. I don't know if I want to have kids. So basically there's a lot of unknowns, a lot of unanswered questions, and it's been making it hard for me to be excited about the future and see the brighter side of things and enjoy the little things, because like how can you do that when you feel like there's no direction in your life? And I think I've touched on this a little bit, but it's kind of all come to a head, especially over the holiday and now that it's the winter. Every time I get really anxious about the winter coming, and then like it's here and I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like it's just a little cold now. But yeah, so I've come to the realization that I think I need to seek some therapy, at least try it out, right? Like what's the worst that can happen? I go a few times, I don't love it, or it's a little too expensive, but I try it out for a month and maybe I get something out of it. That's the point I was trying to make. It's so easy to get distracted when you're just waltzing around a room talking aimlessly. But I'm at a point where I can't really get any further with my goals, with mentally, physically, without professional help, I don't think. That also includes things like a doctor. Ever since I've been at this job and I've gotten my health insurance, I haven't actually found a new primary doctor for myself. I know some people are screaming at me, but it's just the fact. And now I gotta try to reverse it. I gotta try to do something about it. So I need a doctor, I need a therapist, and I need to not put too much weight on making these videos. I really want to make deep dives and more detailed videos, but when I feel unmotivated and when the day-to-day just feels bleak, then how do I know what I'm interested in topic wise? Or how could I really just sit down and do the work to make that happen when I'm not feeling the passion? I need to make sure that I'm good before I can really blossom in the way that I want to. I've just given plenty of examples of what that looks like in the long term, but also in the short term, I'm trying to catch up on my dang sleep. Over the holiday, I, had to get up early to go places. I still had to work during the week. I was anticipating going on a trip down to Virginia with my family. So I worked extra hours during the week between Christmas and New Year's to make up some time so I could leave my job early on the Friday, which stinks because I ended up not going because I felt, one, I was feeling a little bit sick, but two, I was just feeling completely burnt out with everything that was going on and working earlier/later every day in between the holidays. Then there was the holidays. It was just all too much. So I kind of fell behind on my sleep, which was not helping me want to make my next YouTube video because I was so tired. And I know one thing that I've learned over the years about how I work is that when I get less sleep, my brain does not function it's 50% worse when I haven't slept well for several days in a row. I've also never been good with sleep. I think throughout high school and into college, I only slept 4 hours a night. I'm a night person, but I still had to wake up early and do stuff. And there were also more emotional, deeper reasons why I stayed up so late every night. But at 28 years old, as an adult, I'm trying to sleep more and I'm trying to reverse some of the bad habits that I had from when I was younger. And it's really funny. Yesterday, I was feeling really tired because I came off of the weekend. I was with my girlfriend, Ashley. We stayed up late on Sunday. Then I had to wake up early the next morning and go to work. And I wasn't even so tired. I was brain tired. My brain just wasn't at full capacity. And I was able to still get my work done. I got a lot of stuff done that I needed to for my job, which felt good. But then I went home and I was feeling unmotivated. So I determined that this week I need a sleep reset. It's sleep reset. Sleep reset. Sleep reset week. Let's go. It's gonna be hype. And it already is hype because last night I went to bed. I got in bed at 10:30. I probably fell asleep a little bit past 11. And I guess it works out for the best because I needed it. But I ended up waking up late today. I woke up I woke up an hour and a half late. And luckily my job allows me to get here anytime I want as long as I work a full day. So I have to stay here an hour later than usual. But oh man, sleeping from 11 till 8 basically felt so nice. And I can not only feel the difference, but because I know I got that much sleep, I'm instantly in a better headspace because I know I I pulled that off. Like, I slept that much. That's a good like mental feeling, and it also helped my brain work better. So it's really crazy what like how these things can kind of like work together in crescendo to bring up your mood as a whole. And yeah, that's kind of the update. It's sleep week, it's find a therapist week/month, it's find a doctor week, month, and it's continuing with my goals like making YouTube videos without pushing myself too hard. I wanted to still make a video coming off of the break, so I was like, frick it, I'm whipping out the GoPro and I'm just gonna do it while I'm at work. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch y'all in the next video. If you like the more casual, more kind of just ranty videos, let me know in the comments and by hitting the like button. You know what's up. Stay tuned for more, and if you like videography and video equipment and video work and stuff, hit me up on my second channel, Just Roll With It POV.
I love you.